Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of your 28-day challenge. Congratulations for making it. I'm Dr. Soyona Rafatjah of PrimeHealth, and I'm here to talk to you about your second week's nutrition challenge, which is all about fasting. So fasting has been getting so much attention in the past 5 or so years since we've discovered that it has an immense amount of health benefits. And don't worry, we're not going to make you fast for the rest of the challenge. It's only about actually time-restricted eating, which is a form of fasting. So fasting defined is basically just abstaining from eating anything with calories in it. And there's a lot of different ways that we can incorporate fasting into our daily lives and into our regular routines. And one of the things that I try to encourage most of my patients to do is called time-restricted eating. And what that means is you're literally just restricting the time period that you are eating throughout the day, and the rest of the hours are spent fasting or abstaining from eating food. So for the majority of Americans, unfortunately, because food is so readily available to us and out of boredom and convenience, we're just eating all day from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. So that's really bad for us in a lot of ways. It makes us gain weight, it encourages insulin resistance, among many other issues. So what we want to try to do is restrict the window to about 8 to 10 hours ideally, meaning that you might be hopefully fasting for 14 to 16 hours most days. And so that is the challenge that I'm placing for you this week, is to try to fast for around 14 to 16 hours, including the time you're sleeping most days, and see how it feels. There's been studies on this, and I'd love to go into some of the benefits of what this does for you. There's been studies that show that restricting eating to a window like that, even if you're not restricting calorie intake at all, actually helps with sustaining weight and actually can cause weight loss just from constricting the time that you're actually eating. So while of course we want to be thinking about what we're eating, and we're still thinking about the sugar intake and alcohol and how that affects us, just merely condensing the window of time that you're eating is going to make a positive impact on your body. And it can have a multitude of effects, from improving insulin resistance, decreasing inflammation, improving mental cognition. And these are just some of the reasons why so many people are getting on the bandwagon of fasting and time-restricted eating these days. And the thing that I love about fasting is that it doesn't cost anything. It's literally not eating in a certain amount of time. So among all the nutrition fads out there, this is one that anyone can afford and implement into their daily lives. And well, I say anyone can do it, but really you want to be thinking about, if you have a medical condition, talk to your doctor before starting anything like this. Especially if you're pregnant or underweight, it may not be the right thing for you. And one pro tip that I just want to mention is that when you are fasting, especially if you're getting to that 16-hour plus window, if you're kind of pushing it, you really want to be taking in electrolytes, because fasting is also a diuretic. You're going to be expelling toxins, you're going to be getting rid of damaged proteins, which is what we want, but you're also going to be getting rid of salt and minerals as well. So taking electrolytes with water while you're fasting is advised. And the couple brands that we love are Ultima and Noon, because they taste delicious and they're sugar-free. So they're not going to kick you out of fasting like any beverage that does contain any calories at all is going to do. So that means, you are allowed to have coffee or tea as long as you're not putting anything in there that has calories. So that's your challenge, time-restricted eating. I hope that you're very successful, and just let us know if you have any questions. You can find us at www.primehealthdenver.com, and we'll see you next week.